Okay. Oh, wait. I think I want. Ooh. Wait. I didn't see these. These are Winnie the Pooh socks.
Yeah.
I'm doing Winnie the Pooh.
I love those socks at the Dollar Tree.
I love these.
$1.25, $1.50. Pretty soon they're going to be the $2 store. But I love that little belly.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Something, 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 something.
Welcome to Curbside Curiosity. I am your showgirl, your show host, Fran Marie. And we talk to movers and shakers, we talk to community stakeholders, and also experts in their field. Ladies and gentlemen, we are with the Gina Spriggs, the co-owner of Curio Craft Conjure.
Hey, Fran, how you doing?
Girl, I'm good. I got you in my car.
Okay, yes, you do. In the back seat.
In the back seat. You know, when we first met was with Holly Adams. Holly Adams was at Healthy Home Market. If you're in Charlotte, you know about Healthy Home Market.
Right.
And so
It's a blast from the past.
I said, who does readings that you know? Because she's a little woo-woo too.
Yeah, yeah.
Holly Adams is that person. If a large company builds a factory in your town and people are getting sick, she will come with her posse in her cars. I even think she has a hot air balloon. Like, she don't play about the environment.
Wow.
But that's what I love about her. But she introduced us.
Yeah, God, that's such a long time ago. Wow.
Always, I'm like, where are you at? Oh, I'm protesting today.
Oh, wow. Wow. God bless her.
Girl, better you than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, good for her.
So, you know, I cram snacks and gifts down my guest's neck.
And I don't have a problem with it. I don't hate it. I love salty things. And so I'm going for the olives.
Jennifer. Jennifer Sunshine Moxley. She's like, girl, I'm not going to eat no olives in the car. Oh, guess what else I got in here? Because I wanted to ask you questions about Annabelle. We've been talking about that doll that's been traveling and then she makes plantations burn down. I'm like, is this real? Does she take a train?
How does she get there? You know, there is actual history around that doll. So someone was gifted that doll for their birthday. They noticed, the family noticed that the doll would move around the house and leave little notes and stuff like that. And so, long story short, they decided to put it in a glass case, and they now have a museum that she and a bunch of other weird curiosities are in. That's the history of Annabelle. But the reality is, you know, and movies embellish it, right? But the reality is that things do hold energy. Anytime you go thrifting, if you get a mirror, especially, make sure you sage that, because mirrors are portals. And so you want to make sure that you are smudging the mirror. And if you get anything from a thrift store, Goodwill, you know, Habitat, just make sure you clear it before you bring it into your house.
So we do it outside.
Yeah, I would do it outside. Something. You have to make sure, you have to be intentional about it too.
Okay, got it. And then stay away from cemeteries. I see a lot of TikToks about people are like, go to the cemetery and your ancestors will help you. Girl, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, and the thing is, cemetery work is very, very specific. And I'm not saying that it's bad to do, but you do have to know what you're doing. For example, you go into a cemetery and you take something like dirt, right?
As simple as dirt.
As simple as dirt, because dirt magic is real. But the reality is that you might have something follow you out. So there's a certain protocol when you're going to cemeteries. You have to enter one way and leave offerings and exit a separate way. And if you're taking dirt from a particular grave, again, you got to leave offerings. There's a lot of, like, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it.
Don't
do it. Don't mess with
that. Don't do it. And girl, let me tell you something. I have been the happiest alone.
It's actually a scientific fact that in order for men to live longer lives, they need women. In order for women to live longer lives, we need women. Okay, get your friends. Have your posse. I have mine. We hang out, we travel, we support each other through thick and thin. The reality is, men want to be needed. And personally, I prefer to want one, not to need one.
That part. Because when you find out how happy you can be alone, it is kind of scary at first.
Oh, yeah.
But then you go, ooh, look at me. I'm walking around the house like
naked.
I want to. And I don't have to hear that. What's for dinner?
Please. Nobody ever asked me that shit.
Nobody ever asked. Curio Craft Conjure is the home of high magic.
Yes, we're located at 3204 North Davidson Street. We are on the second floor in the heart of NODA, specializing in all things woo.
All things woo-woo. And then I remember taking I've been to a lot of your classes, but the one notebook I was looking for before I came over, it had a sunflower, and it was blue.
Yes, it had Life Lift.
Life Lift. And I needed that
Well,
lift
you were
because I was curious after a divorce, after a foreclosure. You'd be like, what happened?
Yeah.
What's happening?
That was an initiation. And here you are. Look at how fabulous you are.
You know what I'm talking about. You know, I had to bring one of my magic books. Water magic. A bath can take you to so many different places.
Yes.
When you need a pick-me-up. And then
a pick-me-up, or even like a clear away, a clearing. You know, you can clear in so many ways. You can clear with all of the elements, actually. You can clear with smoke, with water, with fire, and with air. Now, my personal favorite is, actually, there's two. Water and air are my favorites to clear. Water is amazing because it amplifies whatever it is you're doing. And if you speak to the water, right, tell the water whatever it is that you're ready to release. You can just use some straight up Epsom salts. You can use herbs that have specific properties. That's great. But you can just use straight up Epsom salts and tell the water what it is you are ready to release. And that water will hold that information and take it down the drain. I'm going to finish this bag. Thank you very much.
The boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom,
This
boom
is so good.
thing. I mean, having your own metaphysical shop has to be like up here. Like, what is your favorite thing in the store to sell? Or when, you know, the UPS man comes, the FedEx man comes, it's like, we got to get this in the store.
There's so many things. When we first opened the store 6 years ago, my big thing was crystals. Loved crystals. Then I kind of segued into a deeper relationship with candle magic, which I love. More recently, I've been doing a lot of making my own incense. So I'll buy herbs from the store and combine them for their specific properties and make my own incense blends. And so incense is a simple spell, right? When you're burning incense, actually, a lot of people think that you burn incense because it smells good. It's a simple spell. So if there's a name on the box, if it says call money, it's calling money. If it says love, it's calling love. If it says breaks all, it's clearing any obstacles in your path. Breaks all, open roads. But when you make your own blends, you're actually working with the spirit of the plant. And if you thank the spirit of the herbs that you're using, and I always use odd numbers, usually about 3, you are going to amplify the energy of the work. So you basically get a little, like a lot of people like to use mortar and pestles. I like to get a little coffee grinder from Walmart, and I've got one for you know, like my hot foot stuff like that, and the go away things. And then I've got the stuff I've got 2 blenders that have their very specific energies, right? Keep it nice and clean, keep it consistent. Yeah.
Ooh, we love that.
Yeah.
Speaking of love, we got the doors open today. Is this not the most beautiful day in Charlotte, North Carolina in a minute? Lots of rain, but
yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
But you know, when rain, people hate rain and nobody wants to be in it. But it's a great way to amplify any rituals that you're doing, and it washes away. You know, when it rains on a wedding day, it washes things away. So rain is a purifier.
Oh, because you would think if it rained during your wedding, it's bad luck.
No. It washes away the past. And everyone's got one.
Well, if you're just tuning in, this is Curbside Curiosity. I am your showgirl, your host, Fran Marie, and we have my fabulous Gina Spriggs here, honey. She eating her snacks.
I'm eating my snacks.
Snacks. I ask you questions and you eat snacks, okay? So if you're a bakery or a company that has snacks, you know, hit me up.
That's a great idea.
Right? What's in your trunk?
What's in my trunk?
X's or Y's?
I was about to say.
Why did I do that?
My ex-husband is in the store on the top shelf. There's a skeleton there. A lot of people worry about burying people. Just stick them out there in the open. People think they're fake. But outside of that, in my trunk, I have just limbs.
And on that note, but you know, I support you, whatever you do.
You know,
I support you. We got to have the ride or dies. You heard about those guys that escaped from prison. They didn't have a network. You need a network, girl.
Let me tell you something. I know someone that has pigs. I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave that right there.
Gianna, your daughter.
Yes, she's amazing.
You too own that store.
Yep.
I mean, you own that store. She's a curandera.
Curandera. A curandera is a shamanic healing. So where people come in and they want energy work and they always think, oh, it's Reiki. No, it's not Reiki, but it's similar in that it's energy work. So basically, she is removing the dense energy from your energy field, your auric field, and replacing it with energies that are more conducive to wholeness. However, you have to go to her and know what you are ready to release. If you cannot articulate it, then it's not going to happen. But you don't know. I go to her because I go to her, right? I go to her with a laundry list of things. I want to release all thoughts, ideas, beliefs, entities, energies, people, ancestral contracts, cords, patterns, and habits that do not honor my spirit. I'm like, I want to list it all. And she knocks it right out, and then she gives you homework, which you have to do.
Okay.
You have to do the homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because everything has energy. We talked about the Annabelle doll. It has energy.
I mean,
your mate has energy. You got energy. The dog's got energy. But you got to figure out what energy is best for you.
Right. That part. And so the thing is, your homes have energy. Like, I had to literally do a cord cutting with my house so that I could put it on the market because I had lived in that house for 18 years. And so, I wanted to make sure that it was going to support the new owners the way it supported me through thick and thin and through hell and high water. That house was my rock. It was beautiful. And I loved the nature in the backyard. And all of the birds that would come. And, so the thing is, the house has energy, the land has energy, everything has energy. You might have your lucky sock or your lucky ring or your lucky, whatever. But I even find that there are certain songs that are road openers. And so they have the energy of clearing paths.
Frequency.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about, well, ask Tesla, right? It's all about frequency and vibration. So you want to make sure that you are hanging out with people that are resonating with you, because people can, and I'm not saying this to be an elitist at all, but people can bring you down. And so you want to be with people that lift you up, right? You want to be in places that lift you up. And so sometimes in certain environments, I am so grateful that I don't work for anybody, because in certain environments, those environments can bring you down. And so I am very, very grateful to have my store. People come in and they come in to get lifted up, and then they leave happy as a lark.
Classes. Oh, Instagram. Curio Craft Conjure. Every Saturday, there's a 2-minute tutorial.
Yes. We have 2-minute tutorials on Saturdays. We also have about 16 online programs because they're really, really huge on teaching people. So the education is huge, dispelling a lot of myths. And the classes can be anywhere from like $10 to like $500, right? They can be from anything from clearing your chakras to hands-on hoodoo, like, or how to read, 12 steps to tarot mastery. So there are so many different opportunities for learning at Curio Craft Conjure.
Okay. Is it true that you should not do hoodoo or voodoo unless you're initiated?
That's not true at all.
Okay.
So no, voodoo is a religion. So I can't talk to voodoo because that's not my thing. That voodoo is a religion that's practiced in Haiti for the most part, but also obviously people practice it here. Hoodoo is not a closed practice, just so you know, and it is also basically a combination of all of the earth-based traditions that were brought here to this country by the people that ended up here, whether it was by force or by choice or who were already here. So we're talking about a combination of Native American, African, Hispanic, Asian, Jewish, you name it, Appalachian, you name it, right? It's a combination, it's a culmination of all of these different traditions. I call it melting pot magic because it's basically not just one system, it's a combination of systems. And that's what I love about Curio Craft Conjure, is that we basically don't tell people what to do. We introduce to them concepts, teach them about energy so that they can make rituals and practices that support them based on who they are and how they are. Not saying, well, this is the only way to do it, so help you God. We don't do that.
What song did you love to hear in the car? Like when you want to get to work and you're like,
it's Nueva York by Bad Bunny. Love Bad Bunny. What I love about him is he is a man that is in touch with his feminine side. He will wear a damn dress. He don't care. He is not. You want to question him? Go right ahead. He looks like he could kick your ass. For Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Hey. I got a client that comes to the store who looks just like him too.
Nuh-uh.
And every time he comes in, I say, Bad Bunny. And he says, I always ask him his name. He says, no, I like when you call me Bad Bunny.
Have you ever seen, well, I know you've probably seen it.
We sell them. We sell them in the store. Actually, we have 2 different types right now from New Orleans. Actually, they're both authentic. But The thing about voodoo dolls that people don't know is that they were not originally intended for dark magic or left hand magic. They were actually intended to either heal someone or to heal a relationship. And so then somebody figured out, well, if I can help somebody, I can hurt somebody. And then, the rest is in the movies. I have a doll for myself that I have in front of my vision board. And so basically, it is surrounded with all of my dreams and desires. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Girl, you got dreams and desires?
Yeah, I'm not done yet. I am not done.
Do not underestimate the seasoned woman, honey. Do not, because we were the first Cardi B's.
Oh yeah. It's so funny you say that. I have a sister that always says that she was Erica Badu before Erica Badu was Erica Badu, and I'm like, I don't know about all that, but whatever.
Oh, what kind of dance? What kind of car dance do you do? Oh, move our snacks.
Oh, car dance. Okay, so I can do the bump. We can bump.
She's a brick
house.
Mate.
Just letting it all hang out.
Well, thank you for joining us for Curbside Curiosity, where we pull over and we figure it out. I interview movers and shakers, community stakeholders, and also experts in their field. Gina Spriggs has been our guest today.
Thank you. This was so much fun. Curio Craft Conjure is Instagram. CurioCharlotte.com is the store's website. And GinaSpriggs.guru is my personal website. But you can always get in touch with me through the store.
Got it. Oh, you signed the card, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, I shouldn't read it out loud. Okay, you want to make a wish on the ring?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. All right.
Got it. I will let you know if it comes true. When it comes true.
Because it will.
Because I know it will.
One thing Gina's going to do is manifest.
I've been doing it all my life. I really have.
I love it. And you're still beautiful. Look at you. Thanks for joining us. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.